Now, first thing you want to change is you want to change your focus. So you've got like all, which basically means you're getting everything in focus, which is great for, it's great for if you want to shoot birds, but not really for this.
Fair enough.
Yeah, so let's go AF settings. And what are you in? Single. Okay, now you're in auto as well. All right, there we go. So single focus allows you to focus on that guy, right? That's what you want to be because you're shooting like products and everything. Now you got to work out with your lens whether at the wide end you have like a closer shot or if it's at the zoom. So you can see at the zoom, you got a closer shot and it'll be at different points in the lens. So maybe 35 will give you closer. So it's strange, but at different points in the lens, you'll get a closer shot. So if we go...
That's pretty good.
Yeah, go to there and then see it's still asking, there we go. So once you got the green and you got the noise, it's saying you can take a photo now. And if you want multiple guys in, you're at F4 here, you want to go to probably like F5.6 or something like that. So, and your ISO's, your shutter speed's in auto. So bring that down. This lens has got IBIS, so you can bring it down to say 60th, and you can bring your aperture up. So you want to turn that from A, you want to turn it to manual. So you can see now, see how it's going 5.6, F8, F11, see the F number?
Yes, yeah.
So you want to see if I go F11.
So what does that do?
So it's your depth of field. So F4, this is going to be in focus, that's going to be blurry. F5.6, this is going to be in focus, something there will be in focus. And then F11, this will be in focus, the bag will be in focus. So the higher the F number, the more in focus, but every time you bring up the F number, you're cutting out light.
Okay.
So you need to compensate either by bringing the shutter speed down or the ISO. You bring the shutter speed down, you get blur.
Okay.
So, and if you pump the ISO up, you get more noise. So that's why you said you got a light box, that's why you want it to be well lit.
Yeah.
So that you can bring the F number up, you can have the shutter speed at a good 60th, more 120th, that would be ideal, because your hand's going to shake it every time you touch it, and you don't want your ISO too high because then it's going to be grainy and blurry.
Okay.
So I'd say probably F11, you'd want to 125th, and you'd want your ISO no more than 800 on a crop sensor camera. So that would be the ideal setting. So F11, 125th, and see that's right up there, 3200, because we're just using these lights.
Right. So if I was using a light box, would that be fine?
Yeah. It depends how bright the light box goes. I mean, how much ISO can we bring down here? Yeah, let's go to ISO quickly. So ISO, and there we go. So ISO is in auto.
Mm-hmm.
So if we go to 160 ISO, you can see it's dark as, right?
Yeah, well, okay.
And then this button here is going to bring the ISO up. So we can go up, 1600 is still quite dark. So that's the thing, this light is not great. It's not enough light for that, you know what I mean? Because now you're at 3200, which is not ideal, and you've had to drop down to F8. So, there's a bit of blur in the background.
Blur,
yeah. So F11 is what you want to be at. With most lenses, you don't want to be at the ends. You don't want to be at F22 or F2.8.
Mm-hmm.
The sharpest the lens has to offer is generally in the middle numbers. So 3.2 to 11 or 13 generally. But each lens is different. So yeah. But yeah, and you can, like I said, just work out. I actually think at 55, it gets you the closest and you're able to focus closer. But remember, the closer you bring it, the more that's going to blur out of depth of field.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, how's that?
Yeah, perfect.
Yeah, cool. Thank you.